What's up guys, my name is Ace, and earlier this past week on Tuesday, the TAQ Evolvere got some pretty crazy buffs to both 7.6.2 as well as 5.5.6, and it appears they took that a little too overboard, and therefore yesterday there was another small update that was specifically designed to nerf the TAQ Evolvere in both 7.6.2 as well as 5.5.6. So in today's quick video, we're just going to be going through all of the details of this update. And let's just start it off with the TAQ Evolvere in 7.6.2, which is the default ammo type. The only thing they changed with this is the recoil. Apparently, it was actually bugged and not working as intended with that Tuesday update, because as you can see there is practically no recoil with that. Whereas now, post-patch, there's definitely some recoil, but it's still very minimal. This is still a very accurate gun, super easy to control. I wouldn't say this adjustment is really going to hurt this gun all that much. It's still excellent as it is. And like I said, that's the only thing that changed with the default ammo type, which is 7.6.2. Now let's talk about 5.5.6. This one caught a few different nerfs, and the first nerf is to the recoil. And as you can see, pre-patch there was definitely more recoil than 7.6.2, but post-patch they actually made it just a little bit worse. And as you can see there, this isn't a major adjustment by any means. There's definitely a little bit more of a zigzag in there, so that might throw you off a little bit. It's going to be a bit trickier to control, and also the total magnitude of recoil is a bit higher than pre-patch. So definitely 7.6.2 is still the better option if you're going for like maximum accuracy, whereas 5.5.6 will be slightly more difficult to control compared to pre-patch, although still not horrible by any means. Now, unlike 7.6.2 though, that's not the only change that happened with 5.5.6. They also adjusted our damage values a little bit. And the first thing they did here is they combined the lower torso and lower arm multiplier with the upper torso and upper arm multiplier that we used to have. So now we just have one torso and arm damage, which is great because this gun was also bugged out in the past, where if you shot somebody through the arm into the upper torso, you would actually get the arm damage rather than the upper torso damage, which isn't meant to happen and doesn't happen with other guns in this game. So now we just don't have to worry about that since you're dealing the same damage either way. So in a way, that was actually a buff, but they also nerfed the maximum damage values a little bit here. And essentially what this means is this used to have a 4 to 7 shot kill potential to the body. Now it's a 5 to 8 shot kill potential to the body. And that might sound like a massive nerf, but I also wanted to show you the ranges and time to kill within those ranges. And while the range values themselves didn't change at all, this is just a good way to illustrate the power change of the TAQ Evolvere in 5.5.6. And honestly, in that maximum damage range, we're still killing in 280 milliseconds. This is still competitive with SMGs in this range. Before this update, that 210 millisecond time to kill was ridiculous. That was way too fast. There are no other full auto guns that kill this fast to the body. Even something like the WSP Swarm doesn't kill that fast to the body. So it was absolutely broken pre-patch. Post-patch, 280 milliseconds is still very good, so don't write this gun off entirely. It's still excellent up close and personal. At mid-ranges, nothing changed here with our time to kill, and at longer ranges, we are killing a little bit slower at 490 milliseconds. And then finally, there's one last adjustment they made here, and this is to our aim walking speed when using that 5.5.6 100 round belt. Before this update, we had a ridiculous aim walking movement speed at 3.4 meters per second, which was actually tied with the fastest aim walking movement speed SMG in the game. Now that has been cut down to 3 meters per second, which again, this is honestly still an amazing aim walking speed for an LMG. It's just now no longer better than most of the SMGs in the game. And that's it. That's everything that changed with the TAQ Evolvere in this update. And I've got to say, these all seem like very appropriate changes. I don't think any of these really nerfed this gun into the ground. It's still an excellent gun, and it's still significantly better than it was before that Tuesday update that we had. So like I said, don't write this gun off entirely. It's still amazing. It's just not quite as overpowered as it was for that short period of time. Now, of course, these are just my thoughts on the TAQ Evolvere after yesterday's update, and I'd love to hear what you guys think about these changes in those comments down below. Also, I know many of you guys have been asking, where's the next gun guide? When are you going to get to shotguns? That was actually meant to come out today. I will have the first gun guide on the Lockwood 680 coming tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.